Hello indie game fans and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick and today we're looking at GIRP, G-I-R-P. It's a climbing simulator and it's been out for a couple of years and it's the sequel to QWOP, the running simulator, and you've probably seen it a couple of times by now, but I just thought it belonged in the Indie Impressions collection. So without delaying, let's just start this up. It says click to start. Oh, there we go. The premise in this is deceptively simple, but kind of amazing. So your guy down here, you control his two arms, and I have to try to sort of do gymnastics with my fingers here while also speaking. You can flex your muscles, and you play this solely with the keyboard, and you have to actually, I mean, you'll see the letters correspond with, oh man, I haven't played this in a while. Letters correspond with the keys on your keyboard clearly, and you have to balance your ability and your momentum to actually climb this wall, and it obviously gets much harder as you go, and the hand grabs get further apart. I have to not... Yeah, there we go. You gotta combine flexing with your momentum and try to use gravity to your advantage, and then you'll get some height. And then so now I'm releasing M, flexing, going back to T, letting go of D, unflex, and I'm going to aim for Y next, so I'm going to flex and hopefully extend my arm out at the right moment. And of course you probably noticed the water is rising this whole time. So yeah, you got to get the highest score you can, not die, not let go of the wrong key at the wrong time, make sure you use your flexing properly, and see how high you can get. I believe you can actually win this game, although I never have, although I think I've gotten pretty far. For a while I was playing this every day because I was sort of addicted to it. And I'm sure now that I've said that, my skills will not show whatsoever. Not that you need a lot of skills, but you need a little bit of strategic planning for this one. And I'm not going to probably show this for a very long time because really the fun is not watching it, it's playing it yourself. You can do some pretty crazy acrobatics too if you get pretty good at this. Oh crap, I let go of the wrong key by accident. That was really dumb. Alright, so the water doesn't actually start rising until you make your first hand grab, and that is just out of reach. So you gotta learn exactly how long your guy's arms are to have very much success, and how to best position and manipulate him, because you can actually do crazy stuff like go upside down if you swing him just right. Now, if you know what QWOP is about, it's simulating a person's muscle spasms and not spasms, but like contractions to try and create an artificial version of running. And essentially you're doing a similar thing with this, but I think it's much better used. See, this is kind of dumb because now I haven't given myself a good handhold, so I'll probably be better off just either dying, or maybe I could make a ridiculous leap. See, what you can do is you can use your upward momentum to try to fling yourself at a hand grab. And you can actually release and grab again. See, that was actually successful. Now I would go for, like, the U key. And your hands start to do a little bit of, like, twister action after a while. Because I'm using both hands. You can also use the mouse to click or shift or control. It's up to you. Alright, so that's that. Let's see if we can get it over to C. You want to time your momentum so when you're swinging, you just have the right angle. And it also matters where you grab those handholds, believe it or not. Because now that I've grabbed it on this edge here, my body's not going to want to twist around it very well. Okay, there we go. So now I got to let go of C. I got contraction, let that out. And now I got to go to S. There we go. People who are very good at this, I've seen they can run right up this damn mountain like it's no big deal. I am not that good at it, but I can make up for it in stamina, I suppose. When I have a good run, I tend to have a pretty long run, but I don't think that's always desirable because obviously the water is coming up underneath you. And I believe this is actually available for iOS also, which seems like a perfect fit for it. See, this is a crappy situation here because I don't know if I can reach this. There, oh, I should have hit it that time. And all I am is 7 meters up. This goes way up, and the mountain will actually split off into multiple paths. I think the water is going to start creeping up on me soon. I might want to actually just go shift back to S, and then maybe I could come up with a better plan. Maybe I could swing over to O, If I let myself jump, no. And I like how the keys actually dynamically populate the handholds as you go as well. So, yeah, you always got to be thinking strategically when you're starting out, where you want to give yourself a hold and where you want to not. Like what path you want to take up the mountain, because you can go a number of ways. You can stick to certain sides, but I mean, it's usually best to try and give yourself lots of options. Okay, let go of that, put it back to T. I can actually, I need to switch fingers here because I'm doing it wrong. Alright, let's go to Z this time. Gotta swing right, and then we gotta hook up left. Let go of that, get a little bit more swinging. See, all of his limbs have their own weight to them. And the place that I grabbed that T is not gonna let me do very much with that, so I actually may not be able to do much on T. Unless I can get a good swing, which that should have been. Okay, now we're almost built some momentum. We want to get our legs swinging in the same direction now. Alright, we got to Z. Let's get up to P. I think we can do P. We just got to get some swinging again. Ideally, you'll do it so each swing of your legs is going to actually power you to go up the next tier. And you should be able to do this quite quickly, but look up other YouTubers for speedruns of this. I'm sure you'll be quite impressed. Well, speedruns of pretty much anything are usually impressive, but this does take a little bit of dexterity. I mean, just trying to line up all your movements properly and keep the physics in mind. I've already gotten a little better at talking and doing this at the same time. It was hard for the first few seconds. See, this is another crappy situation. Now I've got no reaches, no grabs, rather, in the general vicinity I need to be in. Come on now. Swing up. It's just out of reach. Swing up. Okay, that would have been a good jump, actually. Swing up. Whoa. Okay, that went too fast. Now I'm going to be upside down. Swing up. That was too far. Swing, go. That time. Alright, now it's all good. Now I should be able to make it up to L. No, that's a little too high, maybe. Maybe let's just shoot for O. It's so deceptive because you think he can't reach all this stuff, but he really can. You just got to get the right momentum going. Hopefully I've made it fairly clear that that is the major thing. And you can actually flex your arms towards any of these keys just to work on your momentum, because he'll target it automatically, whichever one you're highlighting, by holding it down, I mean. Alright, let that go. Now the water's creeping up. That water is quite crazy. It'll go infinitely up after you. If I remember correctly, I think there's also some stuff that tries to get you later on, too, like a crow or a, I don't know, some kind of bird. Come on, he's touching it. That, oh, come on. Swing, go. Holy crap, seriously? I'm gonna go upside down again. Why will you not grab that? Alright, I don't know, maybe this one is not reachable? I really thought it was, though. His arm just is flailing like a crazy person, so he doesn't want to grab it. Yeah, see, his reach is like, it's too unstable. There we go. That took freaking forever. Alright, up to L. L's easy grab. Oh, the music. I got to the music. There's the bird. I knew there was a bird involved. Z. And the bird is actually going to block that unless I can knock him away, which I did. Let's get to M. And the bird's going to want to bother me a lot. See, I don't know what letter's under that, so I don't have a good way to attack him. He's going to land in some other stupid place. Pretty much exactly where I need to go always. That was a G. I guess if you can memorize what's under it, you should be safe. So G and then a P up above that. This is going to be a really tough one. Oh, I actually kicked him. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to be straddling the rock face in a bizarre way. Alright, let go, and then up to V. V is not a good idea, actually. I need to actually swing over to A, but I need to exchange my hands with the other one. Can I can't have both hands on P. That would be too easy. So let's swing now to A. Thankfully, that border does not actually stop my movement, because that would have been a problem. Okay, O is too high, I think. We got O, Q, and X all around each other there. I need to remember that. Alright, let's see if I can get a lot more momentum on this. I think this will probably be the last one, so you guys probably aren't getting too bored. It's 10 minutes already playing GIRP. That's an X underneath that. Let's kick the bird, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Kick, kick. Kick the damn bird. O, Q, and X. How do I get to... Maybe I can get Q? I don't think so. Probably should have gone the other way, to be honest, but I didn't really know that. Hindsight is always 20/20. I like that this game is like, you don't even have to really critique the graphics or anything. It's just kind of plain, but it's fine. I mean, it gets the job done, and it's not something you really have to think about. I can't really reach anything. I need to do some kind of crazy maneuver to flip myself over, and my guy doesn't really want to do that. I could try just swinging for a while. Maybe that would help me out. Swing that way. Swing that way. It's really hard to get momentum sometimes because you can't really predict where your legs are going to flail. I feel like the water might end up showing up eventually because I've been taking a really long time on this. Oh, I maybe could have made O on that one. Ah, see, I've lost my momentum now. I would love to just throw myself, but I don't think that's a good idea. I might have a better chance of just grabbing P and, oh, there's the water, so I'm almost done here. Try and get some crazy momentum and then fling myself up toward X. It's probably not going to work, though. Nope. Ah, I tried. Alright, well that's GIRP. It's a lot of fun. I recommend you guys play it at least once. You might get quite addicted to it. The drive to succeed and climb this whole freaking mountain is, I don't know, it tends to become quite overpowering. At least with me. I don't know what it is about this. Just something about mastering the physics of this thing, because it seems so, like, cryptic. It's like, it's difficult to really put your finger on how to control exactly, but once you get the hang of it, you feel like you're kind of in the zone. And I don't think any of my gameplay within this particular episode displayed that, but, you know, you guys can pick it up on your own, hopefully. And like I said, if you can't, check out some of the YouTube videos of people running up the mountain on this, because it's kind of impressive. So that's going to do it for GIRP. I'll put the link in the description as always. It's a browser game, so you just point your browser over to it and give it a shot. And it's nice that it does show your personal best at the bottom, so you can see what you're up against. Although I would like to see, I don't think it puts like a line on the mountain when you're about to cross your high score, but then again, you have your meters number thing right there, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So that'll do it for today. Make sure you head on over to the website, indie-impressions.com, browse through all the older episodes and such, and then the Facebook page, facebook.com/indieimpressions, and then my two Twitter handles at RockLeeSmile and at indieimpression. Feel free to send me any game suggestions, any comments, criticisms, whatnot. Or if you just want to talk about indie games, at RockLeeSmile is the quickest way to get in touch with me. So that will do it for today. Make sure you stop back again tomorrow for another episode, and have a lovely night. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.